Today I want to talk to you about how successful people think. And it's different than how average people think. Okay? I'm going to give you kind of like a 3-step formula of how successful people think and why it might be different than what you're normally doing. Okay? I'm going to go to the board and draw it out for you. Here's what they do. Successful people, 1, say yes. They say yes to a big goal. They say yes to a challenge. They say yes to some project. 2, they tell the world. They tell everybody. They say, yes, I'm going to hit this next rank. Then they tell the world that they're going to do it. And then 3, they figure it out. This is what successful people do with just about everything. They say yes. Elon Musk says, I'm going to get us to Mars. They tell the world, we're going to get to Mars. And now they're figuring it out. One rocket at a time, one step at a time. Jeff Bezos said, yes, I'm going to deliver everything possible to anybody who wants to buy it. And they can buy it online. I'm going to make the experience amazing. I'm going to tell the world that I'm going to do it. And step by step, I'm going to figure it out. Yeah? Now, I want you to think about maybe how you've approached life or how you see other people approaching life. Is it this order? Guess what most people want to do? Average people. They want to figure it out first, right? And then they say yes quietly. Quietly, they say yes internally, right? They don't tell anybody because they don't want to be embarrassed. They figure it out. They say yes, don't tell anybody. I'm going to let my actions speak. I'm not going to let my words speak. I'm going to let my actions speak. And only if it goes well. If it goes well, then they tell the world. That's the order of average. They try and figure it out first. Let me map this out. Then they quietly say yes to themselves. They don't tell anybody else. And if they tell anybody else, they say, don't say anything to anybody. And if it works out, then they tell the world, hey, guess what we just did? It's completely opposite of what successful people do. They say yes, not knowing at all how they're going to do it. Yes, I'm going to make 6 figures. Yes, I'm going to make 7 figures in network marketing. Yes, I'm going to create 10 new lines of significance in the next 6 months. Yes, I'm going to get 300 people to my company convention when I only have 100 people on my team right now. Yes, I'm going to, as a group, we're going to get 1,000 customers in the next 2 months. Yes, to crazy, outrageous stuff. Yes, I'm going to qualify for the incentive trip, and I'm going to bring 20 people on my team to be qualified on that incentive trip. They say yes to all that stuff before they figured out anything. Then they tell everybody, guess what I'm going to do? Guess what we're going to do? Guess when we're going to do it? And then they figure it out. They just plan to review, figure it out. They just grind and figure it out. They're willing to put themselves out there, be messy. They're willing to be embarrassed. They're willing to say, I don't have all the answers, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to say yes right now. I'm going to tell everybody, and then I'm going to figure it out. So I'm going to just challenge all of you. You see how these things start to tie together? The pessimist, realist, visionary, what this does? See what I mean? Where the reasons are driven, why this matters. I learned you go over here, you're going to go very, 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 very slowly. You go over here, you go fast. But you risk embarrassment. You risk people ridiculing you. You risk people not understanding you. You risk people laughing because you don't have your stuff figured out. Having it figured out is not important. Saying yes, telling the world and then figuring it out along the way is what successful people do. Okay? I want you to be successful. So pick a goal, say yes, then tell everybody. Post it on social, tell your team, tell your family, and then figure it out. Okay? I want you to pick something that you want to achieve that you don't have figured out yet how you're going to do it. Say yes and tell the world. Okay? And then plan to review your way to success. That's what successful people do. Decide to be a successful person. And I'll see you tomorrow.